Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marnise Nicole and I'm an acrylic painter, sometimes a digital artist, and today is an artist tour update. Artist office space, artist workspace, where we get all of these things, where we get them all done. So one of my art friends, Zaya, hi, if you're watching, she commented on one of my older art workspace tour videos from 2020, and that was shortly after I just moved into this apartment. And I realized once I had responded to the video and then ended up rewatching it that my office has significantly changed in the 2 years that I've lived here. We are almost to the end of 2021, so it's been a significant time in this space, creating it, updating it, and making it functional for me. So this is my office, a corner of it. It's not really a big space, but it is definitely working for me. I made it functional by adding shelving units and big surfaces to work on, but before I just used to work in the corner of a bedroom. So when I moved into this apartment, when I was apartment searching, I specifically looked for something that had office space. And so this is that, and I wanted to do the updated tour. And so I'm going hands-free here. This is my office. It is right off my living room, and it has these French doors that I normally used to keep closed at all times. So I had a separate working space, but now I have little doggies, and they are Alaskan dogs, so they do need a lot of AC. And we have the first new addition to this office, this big AC, which makes it so it is completely cool here during the very hot summers. And then my easel now stands in the middle of the room. Currently it has some pieces that I'm about to work on, and then some pieces I'm going to show off in my next video. Next to this is my work side of the office. I work from home, I always have, and I have an L-shaped desk with my work computer, bigger screen, printer, my personal laptop, and tablet. And then sometimes right here in this little lamp space, turn that off, I put my cell phone as well. So I am gadgeted out. But this is a space. I have school books here. I literally just finished my master's program, so all of my marketing and digital marketing books are here, and art books are here. And then this space is new as well. It used to be just a chair here, but I ended up running out of space to put canvases and old work. So I bought this storage unit, and it's already almost completely filled. So moving closer, here I tend to put on pieces that I'm working on, but that I'm avoiding. So this is an opera piece that I'm currently working on. It's not done yet, and I got to a little standstill, so I put it in the to be worked on pile. There's another piece here, bigger canvases that don't fit on my unit, and just bigger paintings that I haven't hung yet. This is a finished piece. Took me 10 weeks to paint this, so I'll link that video up here if you haven't seen that. But anyway, just where bigger pieces go to hang out. And then I have older pieces or unfinished pieces that I don't want to hang. Older pieces from like my first year of painting, they're all there. Storage and extra canvases, all of these are unopened canvases that I want to work on, as well as canvas sheets. Some Canson paper that I use for my mixed media pieces or just for sketchbook paper. This is only here temporarily. This is my cap and gown for my graduation, and I just wanted to put it here so I could always see it while I'm at work, which is just such a big accomplishment. I just want to bask in it for a little bit. So that's this. Here are electronics, planner supplies, planner stickers, highlighters, anything like that, and then cords and things, my wallet. And then these are art books and books I'm reading currently. This is the Learn French book. These are actually 2 books that I made to document all of my paintings that I ever did. This was the 2017 to 2019 And then this one was the first one I ever did, which was back in 2016. How I started off painting. And I took those out of my bookshelf, which is normally right over here. I took that out because I want to do the 2020 book. I never got around to doing that. And the digital art, first year of digital painting book that I want to have to add to my own personal collection. So I never forget anything I paint. When it's deleted, when it's sold, when it's lost, I'll always have a record of it. So there's that. Up here is where I put pieces that aren't canvas pieces. They're like little sketches or swatch paintings that I do. I recently did this acrylic ink piece for Inktober 2020. So just little things like that, little sketches. Here is some mermaid pieces that I did. And another one. Just little loose leaf papers that I want to keep track of. They all go right here. And then finally, a bunch of sketchbooks. Up here is just packages, Monopoly, just kind of stuff to get out of the way. So there's that. And then finally, we have the main section, my favorite part of the studio office. It is this section right here. I'm so proud of this section. I love this section. It shows off my art. It helps to re-inspire me every day. And it's just pretty to look at. I can say that. It's just colorful and totally my vibe. And it helps me. So, there. So, start off with my desk. This is the same desk as before. A stick-on paper that I had here to protect the surface really came in handy. I tend to just put my paintbrush and wipe it off on this desk as I'm painting. So, good thing that I put down some contact paper. This is my current palette. I need to actually go buy more palette paper because this is running low. But yes, this is that. And then I have my brushes and jars of water, markers, and colored pencils. I'm very much into these Museum Aquila Caran d'Ache pencils. I have so many of them now, and I always like to grab a few whenever I'm at the art store. And then behind this desk, I put up different of those sketchbook pages that I actually like to keep. This is a painting of me and my best friend. This is the first rendition of my Ladies' Night painting. And then this is the first of my Murdery art series, which if I move this, you can see looks like that. Here, this little unit is where I store all of my acrylic paints and art supplies. So I have them organized by color. Neutrals drawer, so whites, brown, or whites, blacks, grays, and any metallics that I have. Red drawer, and warm tone reds, pinks, and purples. We have the cool tone purples and reds. We have oranges and yellows. My green drawer. My turquoise drawer. I have a lot of turquoise and I don't actually use it often, so that's funny. Blues. And then finally my most used drawer, my skin tone drawer. Any kind of skin tone color that I use often. Because I paint people with color. This has like extra brushes, my calligraphy set, palette knives, that kind of thing. And then this is where I keep some glitters, my sewing kit, and just usually where my empties go. Over here is where I keep odds and ends, palettes, my color wheel, cleanup stuff, sandpaper, cleaning supplies, that sort of thing. All of my acrylic inks. More glitter inks, and then all of my mediums. Extra sketchbooks that haven't been opened, extra supplies. And then finally, extra sketchbooks, more pencils, that sort of thing. Okay, this right here is my wall of swatches. I started in 2020 doing a swatch wall, which was every single shade of paint that I had. I did my yellows, and I did my cool tone drawer. I did all of my Caran d'Ache pencils, some sketches here. This was my neutrals drawer, all of my acrylic inks, my brown drawer. On here, I usually keep whatever paints that I'm currently working on. These are not for this painting right here. They are for this painting, which I need to work on, but I just started this at the beginning of October, so this is that piece. And so far, these are all the colors I use for it. I just like to keep them organized by brand, just in case I want to look at some complementary colors or add something in. I can easily pull it out from this drawer and add it to what I'm using. And then finally, we have this art wall, which I've updated. Here are my earlier works, so anything I painted prior to 2021 and 2020 I put up here. So you can see my Blackbird piece, some of my love art. This piece right here is called Taking Root. Little lady right there, my first self-portrait, that's all up here. It's all of my older work. So all of the styles that kind of made me as an artist back then, versus this, which is mostly art from the last year and a half. And you can see how my style has definitely changed, but still kind of stayed in the same color family. So this piece is my favorite so far on this wall. I love it. It is called Manifesting. This is actually a piece that should be up here, but that's called Perspective. That is the painting that kind of really represented my art style at the time. And then I have a Paris piece that's finally finished, this one. So all of the art that I did recently, basically. And it makes up this wall. And so that is my updated 2021 office art space tour. And those are the changes. And I really, really like everything now how it is. It really grew with me over the last 2 years. And so hopefully it doesn't change too much more, because I really like it how it is now. So anyway, that was this update. I'm making more videos, so you'll see those all soon. Bye.